Does anyone have any bronze?
Hey guys, welcome back to another DungeCraft with Nethervoid, also known as John, on the DungeCraft server, obviously. And today we're going to be talking about, or what I'm going to be building is probably my elevator, my RailCraft elevator that I figured out for my house, because I'm getting tired of running up and
What
down the
camera
stairs.
input?
So as you can see, we got a couple new guys, contest winners on the server. We got Strider180. He's a new guy from Jag Thunder's channel. Say hey, what's up?
Hello.
This is his house. He just actually not seriously, like an hour ago, he just came on. And we got N9 Theos, otherwise known as Noob Killer. What's up, dude?
What's up?
His house is over here. His house is sexy.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
So we'll be seeing some more crap that these guys build on the server and stuff. I'm sure they're gonna be helping us out a lot with like building the PvP arena and shit like that. So it's gonna be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. I'm gonna go build my elevator now and show you some other crap I built while on the live stream later, dudes. So real quick, let's just go down. I'm gonna show you what I built. While I was remember with that quarry, my quarry ran out of steam and my engines blew up. I don't even know if I told you that in the last video, but they did blow up all my combustion engines and took out most of my. I need to get some more. Hit that bread thing. Anyway, so I rebuilt all my oil and gas works and stuff down here in my house. Engines, I rebuilt those all on the live stream. So here's what I've decided to do, because what I think happened was that that water block didn't update correctly. Like the pump pulled the water out and the water didn't create a new block. So it did that. The server lagged up long enough that my combustion engines ran out of water and blew up. So now, as you can see, I'm solving that by having this huge reserve of water. That will hopefully keep my combustion engines full of water at all times with this huge backlog here. That the server will end up catching up before the engines run out. Or, I'll come down here and turn it off before they run out. Either way is fine with me. So I rebuilt all that. Obviously, I got some more oil too. I picked up that oil well out by where the old quarry area was. So I mined it out, pumped it out. So as you can see, I've got like 6 or something floors now down into my house, and it's getting really annoying. So I've decided I need some kind of elevator. And someone was saying, hey, make a RailCraft elevator. And I was like, RailCraft? Okay, well, if they say it can work, it can. So I figured out a way to do it. And actually, it won't need any more space than this 3x3. In fact, I want to say it's a 2x2 solution. Possibly a 3x2. So anyway, let me go get the materials ready. I'm going to dig some of this out and start building it and get the materials ready for rails and all that stuff. Hold on a sec. Okay, I'm back. And basically what I've just done is grabbed all the materials I think I'll need. And then I'm going to create a couple new things that you haven't seen before, and then we will get down to business of creating this thing. So the thing I'm going to need first, well, not first really, but there are two things you're going to need to start RailCraft. One of them is this rolling machine, and I'll show you how to make that in a second. This is where a lot of the crafting goes on for RailCraft to craft the rails and stuff. And the other is a coke oven, and for that you're going to need coke oven bricks. And let's get that going because I don't have a coke oven set up yet. So what you're going to need, and I don't know, where are these things? You're going to need bricks, and you're going to need sand. So where are my bricks? Did I use them all? I probably did. Let's just make some more. I might have already made some. So get some clay, and we need some sand, right? And let's see. I think we cooked the clay. And we don't cook the sand. So that's going to make bricks. Let's get this thing sorted. Oh, I was going to make some more waterproof piping. That's what I wanted to make. During the live stream, I used up a lot of my waterproof piping. So you get these bricks, and you're going to need 26 coke oven bricks. So you're going to need quite a lot of bricks. I think each one's either 5 or 4. We'll see in a second. I'll be right back when that's finished. Well, actually it doesn't matter since I'm not going to be creating any of these. You basically create it like this. I think it's like this, but I'm not positive. We'll have to switch it up if it's not correct. Nope, it's the other way around. Okay. So 5 sand, 4 bricks. That makes it a little easier. There we go. Okay. Like so. Coke oven brick. So you're going to need 26 of those. It's quite costly if you don't have any clay yet. You'll have to run around and find the clay and stuff. And but you know, whatever. It takes time when you first get on a server to get all that stuff. Eventually, you'll have clay coming out your butt, and you'll be fine whenever you need it. So I crafted those up. Let's go downstairs and put those down, because there's a certain way you have to do it. So I'm just going to put this in the Bluetricity room for now. It doesn't really matter where you put it or anything. But you want to definitely, what I kind of did is I got this thing up and running and kind of let it run for a while, because you're going to need the, basically to do any craft stuff, you're going to need the creosote oil that comes from this thing. So you're going to lay a 3x3 area on the bottom, and then a 3x3 box with a hole in the middle here, above that, and then another 3x3 flat area. So basically you're creating an oven with that hole in the middle, and RailCraft is going to recognize that you've put this together, and you'll see, watch, bam, coke oven. See, you can see the on all sides you see that little opening. So this is where you're going to put coal, and I should have brought some down, but I'm a noob. What you're going to get out of this is, God, I have to go up these stairs. I cannot wait to get this thing set up. You're going to get coal coke, which is fuel used by RailCraft, and actually I'm just going to put a whole stack in there. And you're also going to, which actually burns twice as long as coal. So if you need to use it for for a generation source, it does work very well. Or in steam engines, it works really well. Or whatever else you need energy for. And then, but as a byproduct, which comes up down here, you're going to get this creosote oil. Now you need that to make rail ties, and I'll show you the wooden rail ties. I don't know about the others. There's stone, and I think there might be iron, but I'm not positive. So now that we've got that, let's show you how to make this rolling machine. That's the other machine you're going to need. So let's just look at it. I'm not going to make one, obviously. So here's the rolling machine. 4 pistons, a crafting table, and 4 iron bars get you the rolling machine. Now, you can put this down and pick it up, no problem. You don't need any special tools. The one tool I am going to need, though, is a crowbar, and I haven't made one of those yet. That's what you use, the RailCraft tool that you use to turn items and stuff. So we're going to need 4 rose red and 3 iron ingots. That should be pretty easy. Let's just go to my organics chest here, and wow, I'm going to need some more, so let's just do this. Let's just craft up some of this stuff. There, that looks good. And I only need 4, right? So let's just pop those in. Now, the crowbar does lose durability, just like all the other, well, almost all the other tools, which I think is pretty cool. I like when it's more realistic that way. And you don't make one tool and it lasts forever, you know, that's, to me, that's kind of lame. Alright, so I got my crowbar, I got all the tools I need. So the first thing I'm going to need to build, this whole system is going to be based off of elevator tracks. So to see all the tracks, you just do track. This is going to get you all the RailCraft tracks, and you have to be careful because some of these are obsolete in the older versions of Tekkit. See, so don't craft those. I think it was just to make it compatible with newer versions. So here's our elevator track. We're going to need approximately, I don't know, 8 of these per floor, I think. So let's just craft up 3 batches of those right now. This build is going to be, again, redstone intense, or my build's not. So let's just do this and let it suck out the things. Let's make 3 of those. Alright, that should give me quite a lot of elevator tracks. Not all I'm going to need, but enough for now. Let's leave that in there. And then the next one I'm going to need, the 2 major rails are the elevator track and the boarding track. Now the boarding track, what it does is, just like a powered track, when you hit a button or give it a redstone signal, it shoots the cart off in whatever direction you're, well, for powered rail, it's whatever the cart is traveling in, it'll send it off in that direction again and give it some more energy. The boarding track, when it's not powered, the cart will not move. So you can put a cart down and it'll just sit there. When you hit the power, it'll only move in one direction. You can see, in Sphax anyway, toward the redstone signal on this end. So that's what I'm going to use to hold the cart on each floor. This is a slightly more complicated build for rails here. So let's start with the stone rail beds. Ooh, stone rail beds. I haven't made these. That's odd. Wooden ties make a stone rail bed. Alright. So you can see creosote oil and wooden slabs makes 1 tie. Let's just make a whole bunch of ties, and we'll probably leave this here. Let's see, we're going to need half slabs, right? Which means we're going to need the cutter. Or do we? How do you make these? Can I just go like that? No, it's pressure plate. No, it's sticks. I think it's like that, right? Yeah, wooden slab. Let's just do that. Gonna need a lot of these. And you'll go through quite a bit of wood doing this too. So let's set this up. Bam, bam, bam. I'm gonna need a lot more creosote oil. I hope I have enough, because I need only 4 makes one thing. Well, that'll do it, because I only need. Well, that's gonna make 1 boarding track. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm gonna need like 6 of these. So let's get 4. Let's see. I'll just have to wait for my creosote oil to build up on the next one. I don't really need to leave that in there. I'll just leave that in here. So wooden tie, and you can put these anywhere. It doesn't matter. It's a non-shaped crafting. So I need 3 of these. All right. So I got that. Now I need these advanced rails. So the advanced rails require 3 gold ingots, 3 redstone, and standard rail, and made on a rolling machine. So to get standard rails, well, we're not going to use that. We just, in the rolling machine, put 6 iron ingots. I don't know what a steel ingot is, but it gets you 12. Let's see how that works. Oh, blast furnace. Interesting. That's a good idea, because I'm going to get a lot more bang for my buck that way. How does that work? Let's see. Standard rails. Steel ingot makes 16. All I have to do is set it in a blast furnace, huh? But I need coal coke. Oh, or charcoal. Okay, or any kind of fuel. Let me look up a blast furnace, and I'll be right back. Alright, so it looks like a blast furnace is made probably with 26. I'm pretty sure it's 26 of these blast furnace bricks, and you set them up just like a coal coke oven. The problem is I don't have a lot of magma cream. I only have 1. So this other stuff's easy enough to get, but the magma cream is not that easy. It just doesn't drop that often. I think I have 2 of them. One's in my sorter and one's right there. So we're going to have to forego that recipe, and let's just make up some regular rails here. Let's see. I saw noobs looking in my window over there. How many of these are we going to need? Let's make 16. That ought to do it for now. And I think I have some over here in my crafting or tools area. Let's leave 1 rail. So now let's make some advanced rails over in the rolling machine here. Unlike this does not have a project table effect, so we will have to stack these. That's fine, whatever. I'm not going to make 7, but whatever. Let's start out with 3. That'll be good. Now, if I leave that in there, at least I'll remember how it works. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we have our advanced rails now. Oh, we need regular rails as well for the other part of that, don't we? Okay, so we're going to need these anyway. Alright, let's go back over here. Oh, we make these on the rolling machine? I don't think we do. Hold on. So that is track. Let's see. Let's see how that works again. No, just shaped crafting. Advanced rails, redstone. Okay, and pressure plates. I think I need stone to do those. Hold on a second. He's going to have to wait. And can't use that one. Here, let's use this one. Pressure plates. Let's get like... Well, we're going to need at least 8. So let's do 8. Leave that in there. I have a cake. That's funny. Alright, so pressure plate. I think this... No, let's just do this. It makes it easier. Alright, redstone. And some advanced rails. Oh, that gets me 8? Oh, wow. Okay, I'm not going to need that many. Sweet. Probably only need... Well, it's not a lot of resources. Let's just make 2 of those. Hopefully I don't need many more stone rail beds. That's really going to make it hard. Okay, so plenty of resources there. Let's just put all this stuff in here. It's probably easier anyway. Keep my inventory clear. So now I've got my boarding rails. Now the other couple of things I'm going to need, I'm going to need some switch, or some, what are those called? I think they're called switches, but I can't remember. They're basically that RedPower item that allows you to switch back and forth. Switch? No, maybe not. Nope, that's not it. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me go look it up. Okay, it's called a toggle latch, and the way I figured that out without Google or anything is I just went here to item subsets, just click it once, mouse over RedPower, mouse over logic. It's a basic, and there it is, toggle latch. So I need some toggle latches. I'm going to need 1 for each floor. So how do you make those? Alright, let's make some of those up. Let's go get some of that stuff. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna need a lot of this stuff. I'm probably gonna run out of this stuff. I think next is gonna be my auto crafting room. Definitely after I work on the PvP room some more, or arena. All right. So got this junk. Let's take this out of here. It's not that hard to make or anything. So let's get this stuff in there. So I'm just going to make enough for the first couple of floors, and then I'll just make the rest when I have enough, when I know I did it correctly. So let's do that. Again, I don't need to do that, do I? Let's see. Uh-oh. I'm going to run out of this stuff. I got to make more of stone cathodes. See, I hate that. I wish I could just click a button over there and get my stone cathodes. Hold on. Which means I'm going to have to make that over here. Let's see. Stone cathode. How do you make those again? Redstone torch and a wafer, huh? Let's see if I have any torches. No, not really. Let's make some more. Should have sticks. I don't. Let's just get some. Sticks, cool. Redstone, nice. Let's make a ton of these. Maybe 20. What was the other thing I needed? I think it was stone, but I'm not sure. Oh, just a wafer? Okay. Wafers, sweet. Oops. Let's make like 15. I usually make it in like 15 batches of 15 or something. Alright, so got some of those. Let's see. What else am I going to need here? Stone wires. And what was the other one? It says toggle latch. Well, you guys have seen me make this. Let me make some toggle latches. Also, I'm going to need some pulse formers because I'm going to be using buttons and I only want a slight pulse out. I don't want the long button, 2-second thing out of the button. I'll make a few of those and I'll be right back. Alright, so I've got everything ready to go, and I made some pulse formers, toggle latches, a little bit more red alloy wire, got some cover strips here, also got my trusty screwdriver out and refilled it with my BT battery, wood, all my stuff. I'm ready to go, and let's rock this thing. Let's do this quick. I don't want this to take all night or anything. So I'm just going to cut this stuff out. In fact, oops, that doesn't work. Go too fast, jeez. I probably don't need these torches. Let's put these away. Let's do this. Bam. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, one cool thing also about, and we're going to have to, what am I going to do for light in here? I didn't think about that. Oh, well, I'll think about it later. So let's knock these off. One thing to know about these elevator rails is not only are they rails that you can use to go up with, they also can be used like ladders. So let's get some of those on the wall, and I can use them as ladders when I knock all these stairs down. So let's get the chainsaw out now. Let's chainsaw this place. Now normally the chainsaw makes a bunch of noise, but I turned IC2 off because it just makes too much noise for videos. It's kind of a pain. So the first one we're going to do is here, and we're going to do all our testing on these first 2 levels. After that, I'll just set up a lot of the other ones off camera because you don't need to see all of them. Maybe we'll set 2 of them up. I'm not really sure. So I wonder if I have enough. Probably should have brought some more cobble with me. Do I have any? Well, I have 32. That should do it. Alright, so I can just do this. Let's see. I wonder if I can set these up as I walk up there. Where's the first level anyway? Right there? Alright. So I wonder if I can put the neck. I'm supposed to be able. Oh, probably need to do that. There we go. Okay. Some weird glitching going on right there. It's odd. I wasn't doing that on test. I was able to walk right up, so must be some strange glitching going on. I wonder if you can only. Whoa! Since I took out this middle section, I wonder if they have to be powered. Let's just make a little lever real fast. Oh, I can't. I don't have any. Well, I do have a little bit of wood. Let's do this. Alright, just bear with me here. Let's create a lever and turn these things on. So when they receive a redstone signal, they power, and then they'll lift whatever cart is attached, up. I wonder if let's see. Yeah. Let's see. No, they're supposed to be able to use them as a ladder. Oh, now I can use them. Must be some kind of visual glitch. Alright, let's just get this off of there. So, that way, if you ever lose your cart or something, you can just use these as a ladder and you'll be fine. Let's see. Let's go up sideways. Maybe they do. What? That's weird. Let's jump at it this way. There we go. Alright. Okay. Well, I'll take whatever you can get, right? Cool. Sorta, not really. Okay, now let's try to go sideways. Maybe backward? Doesn't seem to be working. Okay. Whoa, whoa, damn. What a noob. Whoa, crap. Alright, can't go up that way, bro. Alright, so let's try this one more time. It was working that one time. Maybe just the beginning part needs to be powered. Let's just do that. It worked. Right? Alright, cool. Doesn't seem to help a lot. That didn't work. Come on. Maybe you can't use these as a ladder. It worked on the test server. Oh well. Well, if that's the case, that's not going to work. How am I going to get back up there? Maybe I'll just have to put regular ladders here. How do you make... I'm not even sure I can make them right now. Hold on, let me fix this situation. I'll be right back. Alright, so I finally just made some ladders and said forget it. Well, I didn't even know I made one right there. Let's get that one real quick here. Come on. There we go. So, I also needed some buttons. I got those. So, the way this kind of is going to work here is you put one of these boarding rails down, and if it actually was came up the other way around, you can use this crowbar to turn it. The next thing we're going to need is a button. Now, the way the buttons are going to work, we're going to want one right where this torch is, so let's move it. And let's replace it a little higher just so you guys can see. One button is going to send you down, and then this button is going to send you up, okay? So, the way that's going to work is we're going to need a block here. I think we're going to need a 3x3 to do this, so which is going to make it kind of difficult for me to do this thing. Let's take these off. I gotta take these off now. The way this is going to work is we're going to have a toggle latch right here. Okay, and the toggle latch, which actually it's already set up correctly, the toggle latch is going to flip up and send redstone up. Okay, so that it powers all these rails, and let's just get that hooked up, I guess, since we're here. It's going to power all those rails and send the cart up. So let's do down for now. So let's do this. I don't need that. I need one of those back just for a sec. Let's just do it all the way up. That way I can get out of this thing and get all the way up here. This is going to be interesting, isn't it? Cool. I think it has to go to the one right where you want your cart to disembark, and I'll show you how that works in a sec. So when you flip that, see how it powers all those rails? That's what we want. Now this redstone is not going to be, you're going to have to, I could probably hide the redstone here, but I'm not even sure if it's worth hiding, so I'm just going to leave it out in the open. But what we want to be able to do is we're going to power that with that button. So the way we're going to do that, and this is kind of odd, and you think right off the bat, well, there's a lot easier way to power that. Why are you doing it that way? And you'll see in a minute why I'm doing it that way. In fact, we're going to have to get rid of this. Alright, so we're going to put a pulse former now on the side of the wall. So let's do that. The pulse former is going to send out just a small pulse to get this thing to switch. Okay? Well, actually the pulse former probably doesn't care about that section. Because we only need it for the lower section. Actually, we don't need a pulse former here, sorry. Which is good because we don't have any extra room. So let's put a block down. The pulse former is for the bottom button, and you'll see why in a minute when I get to that part. So we're just going to do this. Bam. So now if I put a cart there, it should send me straight up to the top. And let's try it out. So this is really basic. There's not a lot to this part. It really is just a elevator. No, you know, cool, nifty things or anything. Nothing fancy. So I'm in the cart. Bam. I'm going up. Now, this is right where I'm going to get off, so what I'm going to do is put some, let's see, right-click, and put some, well, probably going to want, and I'll replace this a little bit later, but let's do this. Let's put our same setup we have down there. Let's put it right here. Don't need that sign for now anyway. And we'll have to fix all that weirdness later. So each floor is going to look exactly the same as the other one. Now we're going to send this thing down though. Before I get this, well, we can do this. Let's just set up another boarding cart. Now see how the cart goes off the rail right there? If it's not receiving redstone signal here, it stops there and disengages from the elevator rail, and that's exactly what we want. So now let's put our buttons here. All these floors are going to look exactly the same. That's like the beauty of this system here. So the down and the up. Now the down is slightly different than the up. It's going to look something like, and I'm not sure exactly how this works because I only built this on test very quickly. I think it goes underneath. I think it goes down here, so we'll have to rebuild some of this stuff. Let's see. It should go down here, I believe. How did this work? I'm going to have to remember this. I think there's a cover here. Well, it doesn't really matter. Let's just put a block one a little bit lower. Oh, is that where I had the block already? I don't think so. Hold on a sec. Let me figure this out. Well, I do know that a pulse former goes here. I do know that. And what we're going to do now is we're going to send a redstone signal back to this down this extra thing, redstone alloy wire that's going to be right here, because we're going to turn off that. We're going to flip that toggle. Is what we're going to do. And oh, don't fall. Oh man, that's okay. Let me get the cart back. So all I have to do to get the cart back is flip the toggle switch. Except it's going to go all the way to the bottom. Where'd it go? Is it? Oh, I know why. It's up there with. It's up there in the other destination. That's the problem. So let's get back up there. Hold on a sec. Probably need some more cobblestone. Usually I have about a stack on me, but not this time apparently. All right. So I'm not going to have another way to get up there because that cart's in the way. So I guess I'm going to need this ladder after all. This is really kind of annoying. I should put the ladder up here somewhere. Maybe on this side. I don't think I can. Oh well, let's just use this ladder one more time. Okay, cool. And there we go. Alright. Kind of wanted to refill that. There it is. Okay. That's kind of why I went over there. Bam. Alright. So let's get this stuff off, and I'll hold shift so I don't fall like a noob. Apparently that... Oh yeah, that's right. I don't think ladders respond to, for some reason they act like stone. They mine better than they cut with a axe. So we're going to connect. First of all, we're going to need cover strips. If we don't have cover strips, these two redstone signals or alloy wires are going to interact. So let's put the cover strips, if I could ever get my mouse on them, right here. Doesn't really matter what side you put them on as far as I remember. If it does, we'll switch it. And let's put these here. Probably should have built that red alloy wire on the way up. So this is going to go back down and hit that toggle switch. But you know what? Let me get this cart and we'll go back down. Okay, cool. Now I can just jump down. And that's actually the way I want that. Perfect. Let's get the rest of these off. Cool. Alright, pick those up just in case I need them. So, it's going to come in right here. Let's get these strips in again. There we go. Cool. So now I can flip it from up there or right here. Okay, so let's put this cart back down and go back up to the top. Alright, let's see. And I'm not timing this one, so if it goes over a little bit, sorry about that. So I want to go up, not down. Okay, that's down. So I'm going to go up. Should put me right up here. Cool. Right click the cart to get out of it. And I'm done. I'm here. Okay. So now when I flip the down switch, what it should do is turn off this signal right here, because it's going to turn the latch down. And then so what it's going to do, first of all, when I hit this, it's going to power this rail and shoot me out onto the system. And since this, for a second, it will keep powering because this button is not pulse former. It just does a regular redstone signal out of a button. And then it's going to drop me to the other floor and disembark me on the other track. At least it won't, because the other system's not set up yet. That's interesting. Only the very bottom one will work like that. So hold on, let me set this up. Let me make this the bottom. And the way you do that is... Okay, that's powered all the way. We don't want that. That's interesting. That's probably too high. Should be, I think, right there. And I can move that. It won't really matter. So let's move that. I think it's too high. Ah, crap. The hell am I gonna? Oh, all right. Let's just do this. I don't care. So now it's working as a ladder. Just not up. Whatever. Whatever, man. Jeez. All right. Let's just get back up here. All right. This is the way it works when you just take out your stairs and you've got no other way to move around. Stairs is better than nothing, I guess, huh? Okay, so that means we're probably going to want to take... Well, we can do this lower, but that's the upper one, right? So it'll interfere, so that's fine. Let's do this. We'll just put it right here. Pulse former, or I'm sorry, toggle latch. Let's lay it down again. Bam. And we need to adjust it because it's not correct. It doesn't have to be that way. It can be either or. It just has to be up and down. I just like it that way. We're going to need another cover here, strip, and another set of redstone. There we go. Alright, now I think that'll work. It should disembark. If I put a track here, it should connect these two tracks. There we go. Now I need to disengage this track. So it should dump me off here. You know what? It's because I need to take this off. Alright, now I should be able to put this back, and it should not have a redstone signal. Well, it does. Okay, I think I need to do something about that. Ah, here we go. That, and probably some more wire. Let's just take this off. It's not supposed to be here anyway. Your very bottom is going to look, it's going to look the same, but there's going to be nothing underneath it, so it'll just be ground. So for this operation, I'll have to figure out how that works. And when I was doing this on the test server, I actually did have ground area where there was no floors lower. But eventually this is going to run all the way to the very bottom. So that should dump me off. Where's the cart? I left it up there. That's right. Thought I grabbed it. Is it down here? No, I don't see it. Do I have some iron on me? I don't. Awesome. Well, I'll be right back when I get a cart. Alright, I've got the cart, and let's do some more testing here. Hopefully we can get this thing to work this time. And, you know, with all builds, that's kind of the way it is. So this is going to send me to the top. And it did. It gets a little crazy sometimes while you're moving around, but it should be fine when you get to this cart position. Alright, now this should send me down. It should turn that off. Actually, you know, maybe it won't. Yeah, it will. I need to hook this up, though. It's a good thing I got out. Okay. Hook up this wire here. I should be able to do it like this. And let me get in case it actually works. It sends you down. It didn't turn it off. Okay, good. That's good to know. So I'm going to have to go one more up. Now that I could probably hide. It's not going to interfere with the top one, I don't think. So this should work out pretty well. But that's the only reason it's 3. I can probably... No, I wouldn't be able to... Because it's going to have to curve over to this. Although I could go down and through there. No, it needs 3 blocks to do that. Alright, well that's going to have to do it. That's going to be for now. I might be able to tidy it up a little bit. Let's see if this thing can get us down to the next platform here. Bam! Look at that. Nice. Okay. So we can go up and down. Let's do that again. Up. And we can go down. Now there's a little bit of lag for going down because it shoots the cart up while the button's moving. It does power those tracks up there. But then it drops you down because there's no power right down to this platform. Now if I wanted to go down again and it was hooked up, I just hit that button right there and I would go down to the next floor. This is a lot faster than using stairs because, well, there you go, see? Now where I'm gonna have to do is put like a sign up there or over here to tell me where I am, because I'm not gonna know. Would it be cool to have different colored buttons maybe to tell you where you are? Oh well, we'll figure it out. That's pretty sweet though. Pretty nice and compact, not too bad. 3x3. Let's hook up the next lower level down here, and then we'll also hook up the next higher level. So we already found out that we're going to need this space right here. So let's get that moving, and I'll fill in the rest of it once I get all the redstone working. So we're going to need this, that. It's going to go over like this, and then we're going to have to cut this block out. In fact, we're going to have to cut a few blocks out. So let's work on that. Let's just get rid of this stuff. Oop. Okay, so where's that going to go? Oh, right above that torch. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this. Nope. Whoa, whoa! Don't die, bro. You have 10 levels. 10 levels of XP, don't die. Alright. Man, these half slabs are really annoying if you don't have stairs. Alright, here, let's just do that. Okay, cool. Now I can jump. Oh, that's not going to work. Great. Totally broke that. Here we go. So we're going to need a pulse former here. Let's get the rest of this set up while we do this. Going to need to turn it. Okay. These are not needed anymore, and then alright, so this is the next floor down, right? Yeah, so this is going to be like this. Let's see. It's going to be cobblestone to split this up. Then we're going to need one here as well, all the way down to the next floor. And I'm not even sure I'm going to have enough redstone to actually do all the way to bedrock where I do my mining. So I'm just going to do floor by floor until I get down to all the areas where I actually have stuff built, and then I will do the rest of it as I go down. So obviously that can't be there. Let's go get that other block over here. Come on. Let's go. I don't have all day. Jeez. Alright, so that's kind of set up. That's pretty good. I don't need the rest of that because we're not going down yet. Now I just need to get up. So how are we going to do that? Let's do this. Gonna have to do it like that. Right through the bottom. I'm wondering if there's going to be... Oh, cool. I wonder if I just wrecked something. I don't think I did. Cool. Okay. Alright, so now the bottom one will work. See? Let's put that block back in. Kind of doesn't work without that. Alright, so like... No, that's not right. That is right. And the boarding track, which we've got plenty of. I thought I was going to get one track per. And the cart. So there shouldn't be a problem with not having a cart available, because when you use this, if you only have one access point to your system like I do, then the cart is going to be on the level where you access your building. And for me, there's only one level where I do that. So I'm going to go to that level now. And so my cart will always be right here when I exit my building and enter it, because that's really the only way in or out of my place. So that's pretty much how I'm going to make this, and I'll be right back when I get the whole thing built. There's a lot more to build, and then I'll probably work on, if I haven't time, work on cleaning it up and making it look real pretty and everything. So be right back. Alright, so I finished it up building all the way down to my new BuildCraft power room, and I haven't yet finished up to the library and stuff, but I'll finish that in a little bit. I can't go... Well, I'm not going to be able to go to the side like that, I don't think, so I'll probably have to figure out something for that. But I do have it all the way down, and I prettied up at least one floor here. So let's get in, and I'll show you how this works. So there's a little bit of lag there on each one. Now this is the floor that I prettied up a little bit. There won't be access to... Well, this is the only room where there's something in my way right here. So for this, I'll have to go around, which is not that big a deal. This room's pretty full, so that's just kind of the way it is. So I did set up some lights right here, so it don't fall off. Let's hold this. Let's see. Okay, now I can hold it. Whoa! Okay. So set up a couple lights, and I'll be doing that for each one because I took out all the torches, and no more torches will fit in here. It's so compact. I also filled in a lot of the walls, so there's just enough room for the cart to get up, and just some redstone wiring there, alloy wire. And I'll be doing this exactly the same pretty much for each level. So it provides enough light and everything to see. And I put the sign here. I probably could put it there. Let me look at that way. Yeah, I like that. That's actually better. Let's do that. So right click to get out of there. Number 3, sign. Because that's actually works better for sorting room. For both ways you're going to look at the sign. Okay, let's do it again, I guess. Maybe it won't go there. Is it because there's a redstone signal? Huh. Could be because there's a redstone signal. That one popped off too. That's weird. It's odd that... Oh, I'm probably standing in the spot. Here, let's try that again. If I could type. Alright. Nope. Now it doesn't like it. I mean, I can't figure out why. Interesting that I can't put a sign there. Hold on. Alright, the problem was it was having that lag where when you touch something in your inventory it falls out or something. I disconnected and reconnected and I'm good to go again. So that's where I'm going to put the little signs, so when I'm clicking up I can see where I'm going to be at, and if I'm clicking down I can pretty much see it as well. So let's go down. I'll show you how it goes all the way down. So that's my electricity room, and these access doors are opening up, but it's fine. I'm going to take all those out and stuff. Not time to do my farm yet, almost. So right click to get back in. Let's go down some more. And yes, this is the final room. Sweet. And I still have, I'm going to figure out a way to still have access to my stairwell for now, because, oh, here we go. Just do that. There we go. So I still have access, well, I'll have to figure that out. I'll still have access to my stairwell here to get all the way down to where I go mining and stuff. So it's working really awesome. This video is a little longer than I wanted it to be, but that's fine. This is definitely a faster way to get to and from these different floors, so I like that a lot. And now all I have to do is pretty up the rest of this. I'll do it off camera and finish one more floor, and I'm done. So let me know what you guys think of this video and my new elevator system, because that's going to help a lot. I'm really getting tired of trying to run up all those stairs and stuff and waste camera time. So let me know what you think. Next week next video I'll be getting back to the PvP arena and hopefully building some traps and stuff. And I'll see you guys next time.